Life got you down? Struggling to deal with people not reaching your true potential? One more example, one more. Struggling to put a positive spin on things. That's pretty deep, actually. Life isn't always easy. People aren't always easy. But with a philosophical outlook on things, you just might be able to turn things around. Okay, so back with another PMA episode. A lot of you seem to enjoy the one I did last week. I said I'd do more, so here I am. There will be plenty more music reviews coming up soon, but there's not a huge amount out at the moment that I'm overly bothered about. And it's kind of nice to have a little break from it for a bit, but plenty more to come. Congratulations to Simon O'Connor as well for winning the 1,000 sub giveaway. He chose 3 very good albums for me to review. Oasis Definitely Maybe, Soulfly with their self-titled debut Soulfly, and Wu-Tang Clan 36 Chambers. So starting next week I'll be doing one of those albums each week. So it'll be 3 weeks and it'll be done. That'll be that. Okay, so the benefits of philosophical thinking. Let's be honest, it's not so much life that's difficult, it's people. There was a philosopher who said life is shit. But seriously, negotiating the minefield that is other people can be somewhat frustrating at times. People can be very difficult to deal with. But let's not forget ourselves. It's always important to point the mirror towards yourself as well, to have a look at what you're doing. And the reason I bring that up is because I think change begins with the individual. I think a lot of us don't realise we have as much power as we actually have. Change begins with the individual. We can all look at ourselves, and the reason I wanted to have a look at this philosophical thinking thingamajob. Now, I've got a quote that I want to read out here, and before I do, I just want to point out what an absolute hypocrite I am, because as true as this quote is, and as true as I know it to be, I definitely feel that this is where there's definitely a lot to learn from this, and I know that going forward this is the way to think, but I am pretty fucking far from being there at the moment, and I'm sure a lot of you are as well. But let me just read out this quote by Marcus Aurelius. "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." Now, the reason I like this so much is because basically it's saying you can't change a lot of the things that are going to happen to you. There's a lot of things that happen in life. There's a lot of people that come into your life that are just shit. There are a lot of events that happen to people. Some people have gone through horrific shit that I couldn't even imagine, but they've got through it. And basically the purpose of the quote is, you can't change what happens to you, but you can control how you react to it. So I'll see you next time. I guess part of it is that whole thing of, do you act like a victim, or do you rise to the occasion? Now, I hate to say it, but a lot of times over the years I've acted like the victim. A lot of times I've done the opposite as well and rose to the occasion. But it does start with your way of thinking. It's very easy to point the finger at others. It's very easy to feel powerless as well. But if you do take it on board yourself to have a look at your situation and to how to view it, because after all, that is all it is, because that is what it is at the end of the day. The situation is what it is, but how you respond to it, how you react to it, that's what can make or break a situation. The reason that this one really spoke to me as well, and has done for a number of years, and I have been getting better at it, is definitely something I have been able to implement into my life. But we do live in a world now where everyone's a victim. No, you can't say anything to anybody Everyone's emotionally triggered. Everyone feels that everyone's entitled now. You know, everyone feels like they're owed something, that everything should revolve around them. Coming from a man with his own YouTube channel and a camera in his face all the fucking time. But we live in a world where everyone feels it's about them and where everyone's entitled. Everyone just has to get something. Everyone has to be given something. Everyone has to be a fucking pussy now. And it's just, you know, that's not the way to deal with it. Bad things shape people. You know what I mean? If you, you know, what's the other one here? That doesn't kill me grows me, you know, that which doesn't kill me makes me stronger. It is that element of things. As usual, I've not thought this through that much, but I guess what I'm getting at is you can choose how you react to something. You can choose to be offended. You can choose to be, you know, I think when you choose to be offended by something, when you choose to be hurt by what somebody else says, you put yourself in the victim mentality. You put yourself in a situation where you need mothering, where you need looking after to a certain extent. But you don't have to. You can take it on the chin. You don't have to listen to what people say that much. You don't have to care that much about what people think. And I don't mean be nihilistic or uncaring or anything like that. I just mean, you know, I don't know what I fucking mean.